Everyone, and welcome to the Paleo. Today, I'm going to be talking about why I hate the Mutants in the Stores Rex. Okay, if you don't know, because you didn't watch Rebirth, glad you didn't watch it. It wasn't that good. The Mutants and the Source Rex were these hybrid mutants in the movie. Okay, first, I think I want to explain why I don't really like Rebirth. Rebirth, it's just more of the same thing. They're going to that's squeaking. Sorry, my chair's squeaking. They're going to
Okay, so I say this a few times in the video, but turns out you can't actually hear my chair squeaking. So, that's that. Yeah.
another dinosaur infested island, a brand new one, by the way. And they need this new thing from them for a life-saving cure. And they need DNA from the big three dinosaurs. And of course, none of the main characters die. They killed off most of the dinosaurs on the mainland, killing off any story potential there. We don't even get to see the new species that much. It's a blink and you'll miss it for most of them. It's just, and the story isn't new at all. I mentioned that, but like, it takes no risks. They're just doing a safe, plain story, which I don't like. I mean, the only saving factor is the cool dinosaur designs, which they did really well at. We have the brand new Tyrannosaurus, Ember, looks great, probably my favorite. We have the Spinosaurs, they look great, a more accurate take. Not accurate, but they're more accurate. These are meant to be mutated dinosaurs, sort of, so. And then we have the Titanosaurus. I love the Titanosaurus. It's so cool. I love sauropods in general. They're probably my favorite group in Dinosauria. And just to have another one on screen, I saw it just it's just so nice. I love it. I love the Titanosaurus. I know a lot of people don't like the sale it has. I think it's alright. I think it's good to take some creative liberties with Jurassic designs. You don't have to go fully. If there's no evidence, then we can't have it. My only real issue is that Titanosaurus didn't exist. Titanosaurus is a nomen dubium, an invalid genus. We thought it existed, but as of right now, doesn't. Titanosaurus is no longer valid. So so it's basically just as made up as the Disortus Rex. It just looks great, and I think that can be explained by the InGen scientists at just the paleontologist who in the movie, I forget his name. Loomis. Henry Loomis, I think. Just mistaking it and getting their genuses wrong and not keeping up with the news. I think that can be explained. And then the Quetzalcoatlus. At first I didn't like it, but it's grown on me. It's grown on me. I like it. I do think they should have gone with a new species, like a Hascaropteryx, to give us something new. Instead of getting a Quetzalcoatlus when we already have a good Quetzalcoatlus design. The Mosasaurus looks great, still oversized, but it looks really good. It looks way more less monstery, and crocodile-like, like the original Jurassic World design. So I think it's good. Are there any creatures I'm missing? I don't think so. Oh, funny thing. I was talking to my friend who also likes dinosaurs. He, when he retreat, so there's this just a there's a blink and you'll miss it, Ankylosaurus. His favorite dinosaur is Ankylosaurus. He blinked. I don't know, that's just funny, so I thought I'd mention it. Now, there aren't that many dinosaurs for me to talk about, like main ones. You know why? Because most of the time it's taken up by the mutants. They're not even dinosaurs. You couldn't even call them dinosaurs if you wanted to. The Mutadon, they just they're in there purely because Gareth Edwards said that dinosaurs aren't scary. So, he thought to make his dinosaur movie scary, he had to make these monsters up. The Destosaurus Rex, he said, is literally based off of a xenomorph. They look more alien than anything. The Mutadon literally just does what the Velociraptors do, except it can barely fly, and it's a bit bigger. I mean, it killed the Velociraptors in their one scene, and that was a good design. I was looking forward to seeing it. They just they represent dinosaurs that people don't think dinosaurs are good enough, and that they're not scary. Paleo accuracy isn't scary. You need monsters to be scary. And yeah, it's just horrible. They revealed the Hammond Collection Mutadon. I'm planning on buying it maybe to burn it. We'll see about that. But like, why? Why make these mutants? Just horrible. Yeah, the only I like the Saurus Rex a bit more than the Mutadons, but just because it looks like it was a failure. It looks messed up. You kind of, sort of, you were meant to feel bad for it. And looking back, I kind of do. But when I was watching it, I did not feel bad for it. I was like, why did they put a beluga alien mutant monster that can change its size, eat a helicopter, that and stuff into my dinosaur movie that I was looking forward to watching? Just not good. Like they could have handled it better, even with the mutants, but they didn't. The mutants, they're just not good. This is a bit of a ramble, isn't it? I do that too much. I can't even give constructive criticism because I just don't think they should have been in the movie. I also don't think that they should have killed off all the dinosaurs in the mainland, at least most of them. I think there should have been yet another movie on the mainland, exploring that idea more. Maybe they can find a way to retcon that again. Also, their explanations are just not good. The Their explanation for why the dinosaurs are dying off is because they were genetically engineered to live in warm habitats, so they just can't survive in the cold ones. Yet in Dominion, we quite literally saw an Apatosaurus, Parasaurolophus, we saw a Pyroraptor, all of them were in the snow. And yet, apparently, they can't live there because they'll die. They're living in probably the coldest environment you can. Snow. It's just, and their reasoning isn't even good. I don't like fully hate the mutant hybrid thingies just because they're mutants. I hate them because of why Gareth Edwards also put them in there.
Hi, so I'm editing. Yeah, I also hate them because they're mutants. I feel like I should have clarified. Yeah, I feel like that's necessary.
Just annoying. Like if they, I'm gonna give some more feedback for Rebirth, like constructive criticism. I think they should have gotten rid of the family. That they should have been in there. Shouldn't have been in there. Oh wait, I forgot to talk about the Dolores. Dolores was good, cool, not very accurate, but I like it. Um, the family, they just took up screen time. I feel nothing really happened with them. In the T-Rex scene, I feel like that could have been another thing the main characters run into with the extra time we're getting by taking away the family. And just they have too much plot armor, they never die, and they have no survival skills. They're just not good characters, I don't think. I feel like the movie would have done better without them. The the first scene. I feel like that wasn't the first scene where they get attacked by the mosasaur and spinosauruses. I don't think that's really needed. I just feel like we could have done without it, and maybe just lengthen the main Spinosaurus and Mosasaur scene. Maybe give us some Spinosaurus on land action. I was super excited to see that too, but they just never put it in there. Being a bit too negative, maybe, but. And then I feel like the Titanosauruses. Like I was sitting on the edge of my seat because I was worried that the Titanosauruses would get distressed by the dart getting shot at them. And looking back, I kind of wish they did. It would have added more danger, and they are giant herbivores. For so long, I have wanted the the titanosaurs, the sauropods, these giants. I've wanted them to act as some threat to the characters. I feel like they're like side elements in most films. Like the Indominus Rex, it took out an entire herd of no of apatosauruses. They're giants, and it was annoying. It feels like they're never like defending themselves. The only real place we've seen them defend themselves is the a Dino Tracker video, which was cool. Just feel like it would have been really interesting if the one they shoot kind of like gets surprised, and, like makes a sound, and the rest of them react, and someone dies to the Titanosaurs. That would be so cool. I think very cool, very cool. I would have been having a blast if that happened. Honestly, here's some more constructive feedback. Get rid of the mutants and give that time to the dinosaurs and the storyline. Improve the storyline, by the way. I just for simplicity, I'm going with the base storyline. Also, make them fail more. They got all the DNA they needed. Make them fail a bit. It, it's it was like they were in Dominion. They were in control of the situation. That just doesn't fit in place with Jurassic Park, I don't think. But yeah. Also, I said someone should have died in the river raft scene. This is really going off track. I was meant to I planned to just talk about how I don't like the Mutadons and the Stortus Rex. But this is kind of turned into just a rebirth thing. It just wasn't a good movie. I rate it like a 5 or a 6. And that's just because the dinosaurs designs were good and I somewhat like the characters. The whole concept isn't good though. They had so much potential for rebirth and they just kind of threw it out the window. Just kind of disappointing. And they've already started filming the next Jurassic World movie. Not we don't know when it's gonna release, but they've already started filming apparently. And I'm really hoping that they can learn from the mistakes of Rebirth and even Dominion and Fallen Kingdom and just make a good Jurassic Park movie. I'm I'll watch it. We were all gonna watch it because it's dinosaurs. We like dinosaurs, and I don't want us all to end up in theaters in a few years again, excited or not, for the new Jurassic World movie. Oh, my chair's squeaking again. Only to be disappointed because it was a failure again. I've almost lost hope. I feel like unless they can really make something good, they should just let the franchise die. I mean, it'll never die, but I feel like they should just stop making movies. Just let it end. It's been going on for over 3 decades now. If they can't do something good with it, I feel like they should stop. I don't want them to reboot it. I like the universe we have going. Pre-rebirth. But I just feel that they can't do anything good, they should just stop. Maybe make a novel TV show. Each episode is a chapter or something. Each season is a book. I feel like that'd be nice. Lots of people want that. While I'm on novel subject of the novel, I should mention I do really appreciate them adding the river off scene with the T-Rex. That was really cool. I wish someone died, but it was really cool. I'll admit that. Oh, and as something that they did do good is all the dinosaurs acted like animals, really. The T-Rex, it looked like it was playing. I interpreted it as playing. The Titanosauruses mind their own business. Quetzalcoatlus, it had a reason. It was trying to get the egg, protect its eggs. They acted pretty real, I think. Most sources did seem a little bit real unrealistic to me, but I think it was good. That part was good. That's another part like gets 6 from me. But yeah, it just I just didn't like Rebirth, and I hope that they can do better on the next one. I think I'm gonna end it here though, because I've been recording for 16 minutes now. Not sure if the video will be that long. I might cut some stuff out. But anyway, I hope you enjoyed the video. I enjoyed rambling. Have an amazing rest of your day, and